Game's tied at 2. So from the draw, they pick this one all the way back up. Porter goes after it. Porter holds onto it, waiting for it. DJ Sari is set to come back on the floor. He is back, and the teams are back. 5 aside right now, full strength. Holding onto it, straight down. Burton was the one that dumped that inside the corner. Nice passing play to get it all the way back down inside the corner to him. Reese Dutch is wide open. Conway is wide open. Not sure who they were going to give the ball to. They were both looking for someone to pass it to. King is wide open. King's chasing it back down. King couldn't get it. Back to Conway. King comes in, runs the pick. Conway throws it all the way back over on the far side. Chatler goes after it. He picks it back up. Small is wide open. Conway is in there. He couldn't pick it back up, but it goes right on, and Sigliano holds on this one as he just dishes this one straight up the floor, and they come straight down to Michaud. Michaud has it. A one-hopper. Straight out the center part of the floor to Taylor, and Taylor comes down the right side. Taylor goes inside the corner. Northway stays with him. Not going to let him get control of the ball. Northway's doing a good job defensively out there right now. Cullen goes after it. Failed. It was out of his reach. Didn't get control of it. Going back the other way. Taylor couldn't pick it back up. Twisting inside, right in front of the penalty box was Harnett. Harnett goes back after it. Harnett passed it back over to McCullough. McCullough comes straight up the middle. This time he gives it back over to Conway on the far left side. In the center part of the floor, trying to get himself wide open for a free pass right there. To no avail. Couldn't get the ball to him right there was Lum. Lum is challenging and chasing it back down. He finally picked it back up. Somehow he saw it. Dutch has it. Dutch gives it all the way over, far left side. Wardell is out there. Looks, waits, coming inside. Small goes in, takes a shot. Had to jump over the top of the crease, so he wasn't called for inside the crease. He's chasing him. Picked back up, and now they go back up the floor the other way. Nice play. Getting control. Barker's over on the right side. Porter has it. Porter throws it in a far pass on the one hopper over on the far left side this time. Garland stays with him. Symes is out there. Symes is going to the front part of the net this time. Instead, they give it out to center floor back to Lowen. Back out. Barker goes in. He takes a shot. Nice play. Stopped by Shoot, and Shoot holds onto it easily. Throws it straight up the center part of the floor this time to Fagan, and Fagan gives it back over to Breber, and Breber's down the left side. Breber passed it back off. He comes in, rolls the pick. Nice play. Conway has the ball. Holding onto it, directing traffic over him from the far left side wall this time. Throws it back over to Small. Small comes inside. He takes a bit of a stutter step coming inside, trying to get it to Maurice Dutch, who is wide open in front. Give it back to Conway instead. Takes a shot. Stopped by Sigliano. Reaches out, grabs that one, and he just throws it right up the center part of the floor to Michaud, and Michaud's over on the right side. He throws it inside the corner. Michaud goes back. He was waiting for it. Never got it. Inside, scores. McIntosh buries it. Nice shot, but what a nice setup on the passing play. Coming out of the right side corner to get that one free, and they just got that one inside behind Adam Shute. Shute sort of shrugged that one off after a win, and I think he was questioning himself on that play. Not so much the questions on the players, but more himself than anyone else. Center floor. Porter will go back out the center floor. His counterpart again is Tyler Burton. Referee places the ball down. Who's going to get this one? Waits, looks Porter got it, just dished it all the way straight forward this time, and Harnett goes after it. McLeod's chasing him back down. Rolling pass up to Lum at center floor. Lum turns. Here's the announcement of the goal.
Assist number 85, Riley Lowen. And to number 11, Dane Michaud. Time to goal, 2 minutes, 40 seconds of the second period. McIntosh is second of the game from Lowen and Michaud.
McIntosh gets his second of the game. Porter was the one that threw that off. Reed is wide open over on the right side this time. Reed was calling for it, changed his mind. Taylor goes down in front of the net. He was trying to get control of it, to no avail. McIntosh goes in, takes a shot, deflected off of the Shamrock player is what the referee's saying. They question that one, but they're going to give it back over for the Burrards. They whistle the play in. Play is back, and we are underway. Taylor has the ball. Gillespie's wide open. He couldn't get it. Gillespie picks it up on a one-hopper. Nice play to take it. He had to come back about 4 feet to pick it back up. I think we're going to take a pair of penalties right now. So they were both chirping at each other, so the referee's going to take the two of them over to the sin bin for a couple of minutes. Both players will go over in the penalty box. One that's going to be going in is Fagan. Fagan will be getting a slashing minor, and a roughing minor penalty will be assessed. And I'm looking right now. It's going to be Ben McIntosh, but either way, both players will be sitting in the penalty box. For 2 minutes. They'll put the other penalty up on the clock. We've got one penalty. Now we've got them both up on the clock, and the play is underway. Gillespie has it at center floor, gets it from the referee. Gillespie throws it all the way over, this time over on the right side. Nice play. Gillespie give it to Taylor. Gillespie's getting his glove right there, picked it back up, now decides to chase the ball after he puts his glove back on it. Gillespie reaches up completely, managing to pick this one back up. Somehow he got it. I don't know how he managed to pick this one back up because he was tied up like a pretzel. Back down off of the back wall, chasing it, trying to get control. Taylor was going after it. Rolls out of his reach. Now they give the ball back. This time they'll wait. It'll be inside the corner. Small will pick it up. They'll indicate. Referees are happy. They whistle the play in, and we are back to live action. Look, Small give it back out to Reese Dutch. Dutch giving it back. Nice passing play as he worked it around. Got it back over to Conway. Conway still has control. Throws it all the way over on the far right side to Small. Small comes in the center part of the floor. Trying to get it back inside to Wardell. He was blocked. Conway picks this one back up. Over to Dutch on the far left side. He decides to throw it back to Small. Small comes in, goes high, and goes over top of the shoulder of Sigliano, and he actually come in front of the goal and jumped about 4 feet in the air, catching Frankie Sigliano flat-footed on the ground and put that one right over top of his shoulder. Sigliano is shaking his head. He knows that he would love to have that one back. He is not thrilled with that goal right there, but he literally jumped right over top of his shoulder and put that one in. Going in, and that would be a textbook picture play as to how you score on goaltenders nowadays, because the goaltenders are so mobile and so big and so agile that they're just electric when they play between the pipes. All of them. They are exceptional young players nowadays, and that's why the game is so successful. Hold on it. Barker was going to get it. They trapped it, so they'll give the ball back down, and they're going to indicate that this will be for John Harnett. Harnett will have the ball. Here's the announcement.
Assist to number 10, Reese Dutch, and to number 91, Corey Conway. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 31 seconds of the second period.
Small gets credit with that goal. 4:31 of the second period right now. Minor penalties expire in 40 seconds. Teams playing 4 aside. Lowen threw it in the corner. Goodwin's on the right side this time. Goodwin's calling for it. Mallory has it. Mallory comes in. Symes runs the pick on that one, going inside, trying to get the shot away to no avail. He still has the ball. Mallory goes out the middle, called for, and is Goodwin. Goodwin gets it. Goodwin hammers it right on goal, and that's stopped by Adam Shute and holds onto it. Breber is all the way down the floor, but they couldn't get the ball to him. He was covered like a rag doll way up in the center part of the floor, so it was just a little bit out of his reach, and now they go back down. Shetler has the ball, center floor. Shetler comes down. Cook stays with him. Left side to Dutch. Minor penalties for both teams back on the floor right now. They've expired, so we're back. 5 aside. Inside, going inside. Shot, scores. Nice play, and Small was the one that going back to the middle part of the floor. And the Victoria Shamrocks get another one on the board. Referees were watching the two players coming out of the penalty box, figuring there might have been something foolish transpire between the two of them. They come out of the penalty box, and they were just sort of standing, chirping at each other, so to speak. The referee was one of the back referee anyway. He was really careful in watching both players. Far side, they're chasing it back down. Davis is going to go after this when he couldn't pick it back up. Shute comes out of his net, throws it all the way over to Burton on the far right side. Burton picks it up, a strange one-hopper. Finally, he picks it back up, and now they go back up the center floor. Far left side over to Conway. Conway back over to Reese Dutch. Dutch has control of it. Conway's in the middle. Conway goes out. Looks, he was wide open, couldn't get the ball to him. He was all looking for it right there, and the other one that wanted the ball loose was King. King is out on this combination of play. Chased it back down. Long pass to Cook. It was out of the reach of Cook. Cook couldn't put his stick on this one. So it goes right down to Shute, and Shute gives this one easily over on the far right side, this time to Cullen. McLeod's out there. Lama's out there. They're doing a good job running the defensive position right now, trying to force them wide to the outside so don't allow them any free shots. They finally give it back. Reese Dutch have it. Shatler's out there. Misplayed it. Michaud goes after it. Stops it. Actually corrals it with his body to make sure it wasn't going to take a strange hop going the other way. Michaud straight up the mid part of the floor. 13 minutes remaining in this second period of play. 4-3. The Victoria Shamrocks are leading. They're also leading by over double. 25-12 on the shot clock. Out to center floor. Taylor goes in, takes a shot, scores! Taylor after he gets an electric pass from the wall out. No mistake in that one. He just rifled that one as quick as he got it. He just hammered that right on goal. Back out center floor. Game's tied at 4. Shot number 13 for the Maple Ridge Burrards. Face-off pairing again. Porter against Burton. Waits. Nope. They said he trapped the ball, pulled it back, so they give the ball back to Burton. Left side, Conway has the ball. Conway's against the wall, walks up the wall by 30 feet. Now he comes back up a bit more. Conway give it out to the middle. Nice play. Shadler gets one right there real quick. Here's the announcement of the goal.
And number 16, Spencer Evans. Time of the goal is 7 minutes, 11 seconds of the second period.
7:11 the time of that goal in the second period. So this goal that the Shamrocks just got was 12 seconds after the Burrards goal. Right from the draw, they go down the floor. Burton has the ball. Burton throws it all the way over. Far right side to Small, hammers it right on goal. Stopped by Sigliano. Here's the Victoria goal.
Assist to number 91, Corey Conway, and number 10, Stunch.
Burrards in control. They're working their way up well over half floor this time. They're coming straight down, going inside. Symes takes a shot, deflected. They're saying it deflected off of Shoot, so they give the ball back for the Burrards. The Burrards pick it up over on the right side. Back to Lowen. Low in the center part of the floor. Nice passing play. Trying to get it back to Lowen. No avail that time. Waits. Looks. Goodwin's out there. Goodwin throws it back over on the far side. McIntosh. Shot. Scores! McIntosh comes back and gets another one. You talk about trading goals. Teams come to play, and we have not only a solid group of fans on board that come to take the game in tonight. Hope everyone's enjoying this game at home, wherever your travels might take you. If you're driving, you won't be listening to this, and you can record it and listen to it later on. But if you're driving out and around, please remember, slow down, drive with extreme care and caution. School starts September the 6th, just over a week away. So remember the school zones, because I know the police departments will be out in full force for those zones as well. Burton has the ball right from the draw. He throws over. Here's the announcement of the 6th goal.
Goal tonight for number 9, Ben McIntosh. Assist to number 37, Connor Goodwin. And number 8,
So as they're announcing that goal, the Shamrocks come back, and they get another one. So this game is going end to end and coast to coast, and both teams want to pull out the win. A high-scoring affair. And we are not quite halfway through the contest tonight. 11:30 remaining, second period of play. Shots 28-15 in favor of Victoria. From the draw, going after it. Burton picks it back up. Got it away from Porter that way. Now Porter goes after Burton. Porter goes after it, finally picks it back up, and they roll it all the way out the center floor to Barker. And Barker comes straight down over on the right side all by himself. Barker goes in, takes a shot, stopped by Shoot, kick this one straight out. Back in front again. They're trying to get control of the loose ball. Not going to happen that way, and they'll go back up the floor the other way. McCulloch has it. Waits, looks, hold on to it. McCulloch comes down, looks called. Block right there. They were questioning that play. They thought that Miller might have did a bit of a wraparound to take him off of the ball, but to no avail. The referee were watching him. One bounce up the center floor to Gillespie, and Gillespie goes back down right side, cuts to the middle. Gillespie spins back to left side, takes a shot. Good pickup right there, and that was well taken, and Kenny picks the ball up. Kenny throws it straight down to Shatler. Shatler comes in all by himself, takes a shot, stopped by Sigliano. Picked back up by Lowen now for the Burrards. Lowen lost it back out the center floor, and they're still killing seconds off of the clock. They're up by a 6-5 score right now. Dutch has the ball. Dutch gives it out to Conway in center floor. Going down over in the corner on the left side is King. King was calling for it out of his reach. Conway goes after that one. Dutch comes inside. He helps out. Michaud stays with him, but Conway intercepts it. Conway stops. Center step. Takes a back step. Going up. Gets it. Takes a high shot off of the top part of the glass. It goes against the wall. Small goes after that one. He couldn't pick the ball back up, and now they go back the other way. Throwing it straight forward. Tripped up at center floor. Porter was tripped up. They were questioning the play right there, but no avail. Dutch has the ball in the webbing of the stick over on the left side wall. Dutch is there. King is wide open. They give it back over to Wardell in the middle, and Wardell give it back over to Small. Small comes inside, holding onto it. Back around to Reese Dutch on the far left side this time. Dutch comes in. Hard shot right on Sigliano, holding onto that one. Well played shot right there, and Kevin Reed picks it up, and he throws a long pass to center floor to Gillespie on the far side. Waits McIntosh was just narrowly out of his reach. Not by much, but McIntosh is in there. Goodwin's in there. Goodwin tries to get it free. They flip it back over, and Cullen intercepts this one for the Shamrocks. Gets up the center floor in front of the penalty box area. Holding onto it. Cullen throws it back down over to Conway on the left side. Conway maintains possession of it. Conway looking at the floor, trying to figure out who he's going to give it to. Small has it. Shatler's wide open. Looks, Cook stays with Shatler. Not going to let him get free. Coming in. Bit of a pick play ran right there. Going in, scoring, and they put one more on the board. And that completely handcuffed the Burrards. They were taken off of the play on a pick play over on the far side. Wardell come in and run the pick, and they question that call right there. But I think we're going to get a little bit of timeout and water refreshment for both goaltenders, as I see both goaltenders making their way to the respective player benches. And right now, the Victoria Shamrocks are leading by a 7-5 score. Referee's directing traffic, getting fresh players back out on the floor. Wants to make sure there's no mistaking. No unnecessarily delay in the game all the way over on the far left side this time. And just a reminder on behalf of the WLA and the Vancouver area members out here that have come out to take the game in tonight, the Victoria Shamrocks, the Maple Ridge Burrards. If today is your birthday, many happy returns of the day. Happy birthday wishes go to you and yours. And you're celebrating your birthday with Macaulay Culkin, who was born in 1980 with Home Alone. Melissa McCarthy, who was Mike and Molly, born in 70. And there's one more, and it was quite interesting, so I'll tell you who that person is on the first stoppage of play. Far side, solid check thrown over in the corner. Michaud goes after that, stays with his man. Funny bounce out in front. Almost give the ball away. That could have been interesting. No goal. They call him for going in the crease. Call him for back in. I think that's what the referee indicated. So the referee is going to indicate who's going to get the ball. They're going to give it to Taylor inside the corner. Taylor will hold on the ball this time. Taylor comes off of the wall. Lowen goes to the front part of the net. Taylor still in control of it. Back pedal is up. Not going to get control. Fagan stays with him out in front. Nice shot there. Symes, the ball was just a little bit out of his reach. Couldn't put his stick on it. Back up the center floor. Harnett comes down, throws it over on the far left side to Small, back to Conway over in the middle part of the floor, back to Small. Small killing seconds off the clock. Now Conway has it. Conway goes out, gives it back to Smott, takes a shot, stopped by Sigliano. He holds on this one. Had to do a double take to see where that one was going, because that could have been a real strange bounce going inside between the legs. 8 minutes remaining, second period of play. 7-5, the Shamrocks leading. Coming off of the wall, going inside. Lowen has it. Lowen spins, looks, waits over on the right side, passes it back over. Nice play to get it back over on the far left side to Mallory. Mallory goes inside, still in control, takes a high shot. Everybody has to be aware and get out of the way of this play so they don't get run over. Coming inside is Goodwin. Goodwin picks it back up, throws it out to Gillespie. Gillespie goes in the middle, takes a shot, deflected high off the back part. So the ball back this time, back for the Shamrocks. The two referees had to confer with each other. That's fine. As long as you get the call right, I have no problem with officials having a discussion with each other at all. Back pass over the shoulder to Yeager. Yeager goes straight down. Dutch is on the left side. Waits, looks, not going to get it. They finally give it to Dutch, and they get it back. Good play to get it back. Nice work to pass it back around. Shatler was the one that got the shot away. They're going to give the ball back, and this time they might be questioning it, but they're going to give the ball back. Referees have the final say, so they give the ball back to Reese Dutch. Dutch throws it inside the corner. Back to Conway out in the middle part of the floor, going inside. Shatler takes a shot, stopped by Sigliano. Now we go back the other way. Burrards get all the way up the center floor. Back down to Porter. Porter comes inside. Porter's easily being chased over the ball. King stays with him. Finally giving it to Taylor. Porter is in the middle part of the floor. Taylor comes off of the wall over on the right side. Back pedals up, goes back, looks, not going to let him get wide. Kenny forced him wide out there. Goodwin and Kenny bump with each other. Reset the shot clock. There was a little bit of a confusion in front. Stopping, turning, Goodwin goes in. He's worked over like a rag doll in the corner. Lost control of the ball. Mallory goes after him. Not going to get it. Now it goes all the way back out the center floor to Evans, and Evans intercepts this one. Spencer Evans holds onto it, throws it in the corner, over on the left side. 6.5 remaining, second period of play. 7-5 for the Shamrocks. Going inside, nice shot taken right there. Reset the shot clock, and this is left easily by Shute. Couple players pushed, no call on the play either way. Mallory is down on the floor behind the play. Now we've got a fight ensuing at center floor. And both players, McCulloch is the one going after. I'm not sure who the Burrards player happens to be, but that all took place because Mallory went down. Now the two of them are fighting at center floor. Referees letting them go. They both lost their jerseys, and they're going at it. Both of them. They're going after it. Referees have to go out. Now the referees are going in, so there's no cheap shots given on the play. So we will wait to see who's going to come in. That all transpired because Mallory was knocked down behind the play. Now the one that took after him right there was number 27, Owen Barker. So Owen Barker is going to be in the box. McCulloch will go in the box as well. They're still chirping at each other. Players coming inside. Harnitz talking with his man. Reed went over, have a bit of a discussion with Barker. While they go in the penalty box, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. While the referees sort this out, I will finish my last train of thought. I'd mentioned that if today is your birthday, many happy return today on behalf of the WLA League. Wish you all the best. The other person that's celebrating a birthday today, interesting enough, it really is interesting when you figure it all out, a gentleman by the name of Chris Pine. Chris Pine played in Star Trek in 1980. He also plays James T. Kirk in the 2009 episode. He was on Princess Diaries, and get this, his father, this really floored me when I heard this, his father was the sergeant on Chips. His dad was Sergeant Joseph Gautreer on Chips, the old show with the motorcycles out of Los Angeles, how the Punch rode up and down the freeway. So that was interesting to see that that is his father, and now he is following in the footsteps of his dad. Get some water wiped off of the floor. Reed's having a bit of a chat behind the play, and of course Reed is tripping it up behind the play. Over to our broadcast left with Corey Conway. Not sure what they're having a bit of a discussion with, but they are. I think we'll wait for the announcement of the penalties right now.
And to the Burrards, number 27, Owen Barker, each 5 minutes for fighting. Time of the penalties are 13 minutes, 40 seconds of the second period. Victoria's McCulloch and the Burrards, Barker, each 5 for fighting at 13:40.
Both players 5 minutes for fighting. They're both sitting in the penalty box. That all was in part due to the hit that was thrown on Mallory. Pretty much in front of his own players' bench. Now I think we're going to go back out to center floor right now. Burton's having a discussion with the referee. They're going to get set, putting their stick down. Sigliano is taking his time to go back in between the pipes. No urgency in his step right now. Referees are saying we're almost ready to get her going. The referees, Craig Baldridge, Mike Everett. Referees are indicating we are ready to go, and Burton will go against Porter at center floor. As the two of them went. Burton ended up getting that draw again. He's pretty prolific on the faceoffs at center floor. Burton goes straight down. He throws it back over on the far left side this time. Nice play. He got it all the way back over to Conway. Conway comes off the wall. Dutch runs the pick out in front. Looks nice play. Conway gets the shot. Small goes after the rebound. It was out of his reach. Now they go back up floor the other way. Porter comes down. Porter stops. Looks, waits to see who's wide open. He figured back out, and Gillespie was wide open, but he was trailing the play by about 20 feet, but they saw him nonetheless. Gillespie comes in, takes a huge shot. Stop. Nice play. And Shoot holds on to this one. A long stretch pass. All the way straight down the floor. Cullen's going after it. This is number 4, Max Cullen. He picked it back up and then lost control of it. He's going to chase it back down. No avail. Not going to work that way. Cook was the one that had it. Cook give it back around. Straight down. Cullen threw it straight forward. Going in, left side, taking a shot. Stopped off of the arm of Shoot, up and out of play. So he'll give it back for the Burrards inside the corner. And the Burrards hold on to it. Lowen has it. Lowen walks off of the wall. Now he goes back. We've a delayed penalty coming up against the Victoria Shamrocks. Lowen holds on to it. The goaltender's out. Extra attacker out there. This is Taylor that has it. Back over to Lowen. Takes a shot off of the back wall. And as he takes the shot, we have a high sticking penalty assessed. So this will be a high sticking minor penalty going against Victoria. Coming in, the sin bin right now as he makes his way over. 2-minute penalty for high sticking. The one that's going to be serving the penalty is Josh Fagan. So Mr. Fagan goes in the penalty box, sit down, has a bit of a discussion with Mr. McCulloch. Taylor gets the ball from the ref. We inbound it, and we start play back up. Back to Taylor. Taylor easily throws it back over on the far left side. Taylor wants it back. They saw him. They gave it to him. Gillespie's out there. Nice play, giving it to Lowen over on the far left side. Back to Gillespie. Gillespie still holds onto it. Taylor is wide open. They didn't give it back to him this time. Now they did. Taylor looks, waits, goes over, gives it a sub shot. That was blocked. Goes back down the floor the other way. No call on the play. And they give the ball back down this way, and it'll be for the Burrards. Burrards were questioning that late hit last slash as he was going up the floor. They took a little bit of a love tap at him. The referee obviously felt that it was a good play because there was no penalty assessed on the play. Taylor gets it back. Taylor goes in, far side. Taylor goes back down. Lowen is wide open, taking a shot. Scores! Does it go in? Yes, it did. The light was on before anybody else was there. Now we've got a couple players pushing in front. Took a little bit of a time to make the call on the play right there, but the referee wanted to make alert. He moved into position. He was back from the net probably by about 15 feet. Then when the ball was there, the light went on. He naturally did not see the light, but the light did go on. And when there was a scramble around the net over on the right side post, that's when the referee moved in, and that's when he made the call. He pointed right there, and after even a discussion with a couple of the players, he put his arms up to indicate that, yes, that was indeed a goal. So that will be goal number 6 on the play. Here's the announcement.
Goal game scored on the power play by number 8, Mike Mallory. Assist to number 6, Dan Taylor. And to number 85, Riley Lowen.
Stopped by Sigliano. Mallory gets it on the power play right there. Yeager takes a slash at Porter. No call on the play. Now Porter's going to go off, try to retaliate, but changed his mind. Kept control of his wits right there. Goes off over on the left side this time. McIntosh comes in. Lowen is wide open. Looks, waits. Mallory comes in. He takes a shot. Couldn't pick it back up, and they'll go up the floor the other way. Good play by Cullen, and Cullen maintains possession. Couple players falling like oak trees behind the play. Referees watching them pretty much. Kenny dished it back over to Reese Dutch, and Dutch has it. He backs up against the wall over on the left side, holding on to it. Dutch comes in, waits. McLeod stays with him. Lum is out there. Neither one was going to get this one loose right there. McLeod and Lum, the two of them tied up with each other, taking the shot. They give the ball back down, and they're going to give the Shamrocks the ball right now. Small goes to the front of the net. Conway's wide open. Dutch takes a shot. Stopped by Sigliano. Picked back up. Nice play to get control of it and maintain control of it right there, but they lost it a secondary time. Looks Goodwin misplayed it, couldn't get control. Lum goes after his man. Out of the reach of Goodwin, he couldn't get it. Porter stays with him. Dutch gets it on a long high pass over on the left side wall this time. 3:10 remaining. Second period of play. Dutch is in there, spinning, going all the way back out. Dutch is calling for it. He decides to throw it out to the mid part of the floor after he got it from Lum. Back over to Shatler. Shatler has it. Dutch is wide open. Not sure what Shatler was going to do, but he misplayed it, and they'll go back up the floor the other way. 1-on-1, coming straight down. Cook comes in. Great speed. Cook comes in, holds on to it, kills seconds off of the clock, centers it all the way back out the mid part of the floor. Gillespie. Gillespie comes down, right side. Gillespie comes in, holding on to it. Tries to get away. Taylor takes Burton off of the puck, or pardon me, the ball. Going in, confused. We had a hockey game. We were talking to some hockey parents beside the rink here tonight, because the hockey's on one side, and it's, of course, minor hockey tryouts now this time of the year. Even Victoria Sanitary, all over the province. Back down, looks, we'll wait till these players get out of the penalty box serving the major penalties. Back over in Conway. Conway's one that had it. Conway takes his time, gives it back out to the middle part of the floor to Small. Small comes inside, gets it back to Conway. A little bit of a give and go right there. Nice play. Shatler goes in, takes a shot. That was blocked off of the arm of Sigliano and just inside the corner. Good play to pick it back up, and they'll go up the floor the other way. Straight up. Michaud calls for it. He gets it. Michaud goes down. 2 minutes remaining in this second period of play. 7-6, the Shamrocks up. Taylor is wide open. Burton's out there. Burton's going to go after his man. Give it back to Taylor in front. Taylor comes in, goes over on the right side, cuts to the middle, stops, backs. Lowen comes inside, tries to take him off, but Taylor picks it up, goes in, takes a shot, scores! Taylor goes in after he literally pulled a bit of a magic trick out of his sleeve and got that past everybody. He got that one shot right on goal, and no one knew where he was going to go. In fact, if you ask him, I don't even think he would know where he was going to go till the last split second. Nonetheless, he goes in, he gets another one in the board, and that ties the game at 7 on shot number 24. Reed's chirping behind the play with Conway. Not sure what they're going to do. The referee's right beside the two of them, probably 10 feet over to the right side, checking them out. Porter comes in. He goes straight down the left side. Yeager couldn't get it. Harnet's in there. Yeager is out in front. Burton's out there trying to get the ball off of his man to no avail. Not going to happen that time. They're still pushing for it. Lowen is wide open. Here's the goal announcement.
Number 6, Dan Taylor. Assist to number 9, Ben McIntosh. And number 11, Dane Michaud. Time to goal, 18 minutes, 17 seconds.
18-17 the time of that goal in the second period. Taylor gets credit with that one. Conway has it over on the left side this time. He goes against the wall. Good play, forcing him wide to the outside. Not going to let him get loose. Lum is out there. Dusher's out there. Neither one was going to pick that ball up. Miller goes out. He stays with him. Miller stays with Dutch. Not going to let him get wide. Lum comes inside. Waits. Looks. Miller's out there. Cook chases it down inside the corner. Was pouncing like a tennis ball inside the corner. Reset the shot clock all the way back out in front. Stopped by Sigliano. Goes wide. Reed comes inside. Miller comes in. They all decide to push and shove right now. Now you got one referee in between the two of them, sorting them back out. I'm not sure what they're going to do, whether we're going to have penalties or not. I think we have a timeout call. A little bit of indecisive, questionable. Do we have a timeout? Do we have a stoppage? Eventually we figured it out, and we do. Barker and McCulloch both finished serving their major penalties, both making their way to the players' benches, respective benches right there. They'll go back over. Sigliano having a bit of a discussion with some of the players on the Victoria Shamrocks bench. Nothing further materialized on that play. Referees, both the referees having a good conversation with the players. Craig Baldridge, Mike Everett. Game has the ability to get explosive at any split second, so the referees have to watch the play not only in front of them but behind them as well. It's almost like their heads have to be on a swivel. Goaltenders making their way back to their crease. I'm not sure whether Sigliano is going to go back. I don't think he is right now. 28 seconds remaining in the second period. Sigliano is going to be over on the bench. Extra man on the floor right now. They'll take their time. Walked away up the center floor. Easily walked up. He's watching the time tick off of the clock. McIntosh had it. Looks Taylor is wide open. Lowen's wide open. They watch the clock. They know exactly what they want to do. The fans are patient with them. Back out to Taylor. Taylor comes in. Looks, throws it all the way back over to McIntosh. McIntosh, you're going to get it back. Back to Taylor. Taylor takes a shot. Scores! All that little bit of pacing, walking up the floor, sees it go in. And that shot was taken right there on the clock, says 0.28 100ths of a second remaining. So there was still time left in the second period where they come back. So this is basically just a formality right now. They'll place the ball down between the webbing and the sticks, line themselves up for the draw. The referee will whistle the play in, and the should pretty much go right there. So that's it. Timekeeper didn't start the clock. That was the problem.